Happy baby shower day.
Guys, can you stop hitting me with that? Thank you.
Hey, Ashif, what's your advice on stealing?
Don't do it.
You're in this for the next probably 25 years. He's gonna live with you.
Truthfully, could be closer to 30 the way
yeah.
things are going.
Maybe 40.
Or we'd run around naked.
Nothing wrong with a big family. It's one of the best things you can do is have kids. I've always said that, and I believe that, even though my kids don't talk to me that much anymore.
You little rascal.
I'm so excited for you guys to join the parent club.
Hey, Ashif, what should the kids eat for dinner?
Candy.
Suddenly goes away somehow.
As she was getting out of the car, she turned to me and she says, "You're a never big bully." Only she said the word. And I said, "What did you call me?" And she says, "Never big bully." And I said, "Do you know what a bully is?" And she said, "No." And I said, "A bully is someone who pushes you around and tells you to do things that you don't want to do and makes you eat things that you don't want." And I said, "Do I do that?" She said, "No." And I said, "Well, don't call me a bully again." And I never heard her say that other word until she grew up.
Pretend we were boys, roll in the mud, jump in the
made
water.
my childhood the best that it could have been. She's been my best friend as long as I can remember, and when I think of my childhood, I think of Jen and me and my best friend, and now we're gonna be moms together at the same time, and it's scary, but I know that we'll both be good.
Be Vaseline. Now, my advice there is never bring in a container of Vaseline that is bigger than the hand that can fit in it. Seeing your room finger painted, two innocent little faces with smeared back hair, and I'll never forget picking you up and you actually slid through my fingers.
We were all hanging out, as we used to do a lot, at Justin Fleek's garage. I don't know who started it, but it turned into absolute anarchy. You had these old bins, storage bins, that Justin had from when he was a kid, and he stored all his old Lego in there. So you have Justin and Abe, of course, getting in there like a dirty shirt. And before long, you've got flipped tables and all kinds of other furniture as barricades, and you've got this massive Lego war going on. People assembling chunks of Lego and hurling it at each other, and it's a wonder nobody lost an eye.
The way we said goodbye to Pappy, just came bouncing out of the forest and stuck your hands in that bag, and you brought just joy to that moment, and I know Pappy was loving every minute of it, even though Lindsay had horror in her face, but it was great.
He was a little bastard. He was, I think, in grade 5, and he decided to stick a paper clip in the plug outlet, and I think he shorted the school. Yeah, he was a bit of an asshole.
You've got nothing but good things coming, sir, I assure you.
Name the baby Daniel. It's a good name. It's a strong name. It's a biblical name. You know. When has the Bible ever steered anybody wrong?
Shirley Temple curls, chubby little kid. She's wearing one of those ring floaty things for when you swim. Goes between your legs or your body. And she's on the dock at the cottage, and we're all at one end, and she's by herself on the other end. And she's getting ready, she's pumping her little fat arms, and she jumps in and doesn't jump far enough, and the floaty thing hit the dock, and she flipped, so it was just two fat little legs in the water. And everybody rushes over, they pull her out, she comes onto the deck, and she's like this. And we were all like, "Breathe, Jen!" And she's like, "I held my breath."
Jay running down the stairs crying after she's taken something out of Nana's room and being told she has to be good, and Jay replying, I can't be good.
Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000.
She was probably maybe about 3-ish, and she was on the toilet and she asked her dad if he would come and wipe her bum. And he said, oh, I don't want to do that. So she said, oh, but that is what friends are for. If I was big and you was little, I would wipe your bum.
She'd gone in the basement. Dad was doing renovations, so he had taken the toilet out and set it in the middle of the room. And he's upstairs, and you just hear a little voice going, Dad! Dad! And he looked at me and he was like, oh my God, no. And he walks down the stairs, and she's sitting in the middle of the room, and she's taking a dump in the toilet, in the middle of the room. And she just looks at him and goes, can you wipe my butt? That's what friends are for.
That's gross.
She always used to call me when she was young. When she was very young, she was about 2 years old. I used to get home from work and I'd hear her downstairs calling me, Dad, Dad. I knew what she wanted. And it was always the same thing, always the same thing. And I always would say, no, Jen, I'm busy, I can't. And she'd say, Dad, I thought we were friends. I said, we are friends. She said, that's what friends are for. She wanted me to wipe her butt. That's what friends are for. And I have to say that I'm glad that Jen's found her own friends now. And maybe, just maybe, they can help her out with that. And I've been relinquished from that responsibility.
You guys are going to be phenomenal parents. Jen, you've been taking care of a baby pretty much all your life. Someone who shall not be named. Starts with an S, ends with an H-A-N-N-A. But if you can do that, then you can definitely do this. You're going to kick ass at it.
Always keep an open heart and always keep an open mind and never lose the inner child. That's it.
If you guys give your little baby as much love as you give all of your pets, then he's gonna be the luckiest little guy alive. I know you're probably super terrified, but again, it's gonna be a wild, fun adventure, and you guys are gonna love your little boy to bits.
I cannot believe that baby Jay is having a baby of her own. That's how fast time goes. Really spend time enjoying the moments, enjoying all the ages and stages, because they go really quickly and our little ones grow up into adults pretty fast.
Don't stress too much about being perfect. I mean, look at their room right now. One is naked, one is not. Look at the walls. You just have to enjoy them while you can and enjoy the craziness and the chaos and just love them and let him be his own free little spirit.
Abe's probably going to make an excellent dad, because if it's one thing I know about Abe, it's he is expert at turning a very mundane situation into something interesting and exciting, right? So it could have been just a regular day, but it turned into something that I'll remember for a very long time.
I can only hope that our boys are as close as we were as kids. To be having baby boys at the same time, in the same year, even though we're 5 hours apart. It's the coolest thing ever to be doing this at the same time.
I do have an incredible niece that has brought so much joy into my life, and the one piece of advice that I could give you, cherish absolutely every second. He's 4 months, and before you know it, you're celebrating his 2nd birthday and you have no idea where the time went. So just make sure that you take as many pictures as you can and cherish all the memories that you're about to make with him. I could not be more excited for you guys.
Don't shake your baby.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
You go to jail.
Yeah. Babies don't
I love you guys. I wish you all the best.
I love ya.
Miss you guys.
And I miss you guys.
I love you guys so much, and I wish I could be
Hi
there.
guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I love you. I can't wait to meet Elliot. See you soon.